Looking at public-private sector policies in terms of integrating African markets and providing a greater integration, there is no better time than now that there is a lot of political will and zeal to bring Africa together, to work together, to be able to break the trade barriers that exist and for us to be able to work together much more. But before I go deeper into what I would like to say today is that one of the biggest things as I travel across the continent I see that really hinders integration is the full implementation of the Yamoussoukro decision. Being able to free up, totally open up our skies so that we can, have movement of people is easier than starting with the air skies and the visa policy. So for us to be able to move forward and integrate the continent, for me, I see with such an experience is that one, we should be able to either have our business people and start with our business people and officials being able to get visas on arrival and the full implementation of the Yamoussoukro decision in terms of freeing up our air skies to allow movement of goods and services. We need to focus on specific areas in terms of specific things that we need to do as a continent. If we are going to industrialize the continent, can we undertake joint industrialization programs between countries or between regions to be able to drive up the manufacturing process of the value chain? And we say, okay, this is the ambitious projects that we are going to undertake. This region is good in producing this kind of crop. What are we doing? For example, like a few months ago when I was in Côte d'Ivoire, a group of businessmen had gone there, and the one thing the president challenged them, there are two things he asked them to do. He wanted them to create a factory between Ghana and Côte d'Ivoire for them to produce their cocoa, but not only just produce the cocoa, but produce chocolates for them to sell to Europe. And also, because within that region, they grow cashew nuts. So what he was saying, how do we add value? Can we have a collection point for all these countries that grow cashew nuts? We add value to them and then we export them. So we need to look at specific areas in as much as we're ambitious, start from there, then move up slowly by slowly. And also, another thing that needs to be there, private sector needs to be involved every step of the way. A lot of times, as we say, private sector is always left, but private sector needs to always sit at the table when policies are being formulated, when this research is being done, when all these decisions are being made. Private sector must play a key role because it's the creator of jobs, it's the one that grows the economies, and we cannot grow our continent without the private sector. And private sector has the opportunity to be able to help us to integrate regionally.